Hello everyone from a sunny Vancouver on Canada's west coast. My name's Ali Grant and I'm the director of the short doc that you're about to watch, and on the 7th day she played soccer. So first of all, I want to thank you for tuning in and for watching the film, and I also want to thank Newell and everybody at WOFF for including the film in last year's festival and in this special screening for London Pride. I also want to say Happy Pride. I remember back in 1987, so quite some time ago, as a 22-year-old, going to my one and only London Dyke March, which was just incredible. I can remember there were thousands and thousands, or at least it seemed that way to me, thousands of dykes everywhere as far as the eye could see. It was an incredible experience. But back to the here and now, which is 32 years later. I'm at the age of 54. I decided to make a big change and go back to school, and I did a 16-week program on documentary filmmaking at one of the community colleges here in Vancouver, and it was a very, very steep learning curve, but I rose to it and I really loved it. And so the film you're about to see is my student film, which is focused on a bunch of middle-aged women playing soccer every Sunday and absolutely loving it. And so it's not a lesbian film per se, although it's made by a lesbian. Two of the three main subjects in it are lesbian, and of course half of the teams are lesbian. I mean, it's football. But mostly I was, as a new filmmaker, as a student filmmaker, I was very much focused on the camera and the sound and all of the other technical details, and trying to get that right, while at the same time trying to tell an engaging story about something that matters. And one of the things that was most rewarding about making the film, and something that I'm trying to take forward into my future filmmaking, is bringing that story and celebrating those fierce and fabulous women and their love of the game and their love of each other and their love of themselves. A bit like the Dyke March 30 odd years ago, the night that I showed the film to those teams is seared in my memory. It was an incredible event and only spurred me on to make more films. I think as lesbians we are still hungry to see ourselves on the big screen and on the small screen, and we're hungry to see stories, beyond coming out, stories that are a bit more complex, that reflect the complexities of the lives we have lived, as well as the lives we're currently living when we get beyond 50. And so those are the kind of stories that I'm trying to tell as I move forward in filmmaking. I really hope that perhaps there'll be a chance to show one of those films at WOFF in the future, and ideally in person if that ever happens. So again, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching the film, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thanks.